Hey, good evening, guys. Well, we're down here in the lower field, running the turbo till. It's really doing a nice job smoothing it out. We're going to put a cover crop down here. And if you guys remember earlier this spring how wet it was, but now this ground's really working up nice. Hey, Douglas. Took the lower field off there. Hey, good evening, Monty. And we're gonna put a cover crop in here. I got the turbo till going here just because we want to knock out some of these sprayer tracks. And it's doing a nice job. Then we'll put a cover crop in here tomorrow. About 9 mile an hour there right now. 9, I guess it looks like. Burning about 13.5 gallons. Well, that's good to hear. Hope everything works out for you. I think is it Monty, I guess. I'll probably just put barley in down here. I'm not sure. Get a barley growing here, it's going to get 4 or 5 inches here with this warm weather. Especially when we put a lot of cattle manure down here, so I'm trying to blend that in. So I hope everybody had a great day. Here a little bit. The way this thing works with speed, it really kicks it, levels the ground out real nice. So I have some videos to come out chopping corn silage down here. It's terrible busy right now. While we have some dry weather, I want to keep running, get things worked up pretty nice. Just running this turbo till over, it's going to really smooth it out and knocking the stalks off, so it's a little easier on the drill. And the stalks will break down a little better where they're still standing. And it's going to clean the grass up. Some said we probably should have sprayed, but I think with the turbo till we'll knock out what we want to. It's really dry down here. It's cutting into probably about probably a good 1.5 to 2 inches in there. I mean, it's working up. I can stop here in a little bit after I get this done, then we'll go down in the bottom field. There are some sprayer tracks in here, and I thought it would be good to smooth them out and incorporate the weeds and the stalks. I'll tell you what, it was hot today. Unreal. I like hot weather, but we get a guy that has a self-propellant in it with a claws, which you'll see in a video probably tomorrow sometime if I get my stuff done. It's starting to cool off here now, but pretty much all we want to do is incorporate this grass and knock the stalks out and make a nice seed bed here. It didn't take long to get this done with self-propelled. It's an 8-row head he has on a Kemper head, which I guess claws cause their own. Oh. Gotta love dust. They're calling for a little rain, I guess, maybe Thursday or Friday. So that'll open the ground up to get a little moisture, and it's going to help it for sure. Hey, good evening, 6:31. All kinds of phone calls coming tonight. I don't know why. West Virginia. This field's really rough because it was so wet. Hey, Paul. Welcome to the night show. Life of a farmer, it's very rare to see. Just kidding. We're kicking up some dust with a little bit of a high speed turbo tilling. Oh boy, it's rough there. Boy, that's working up really nice. One pass. I just don't like no-tilling even any wheat or barley or any crop. I like to work in the ground up just a little bit. Seed to ground contact is very important. It's going there pretty much about 1.5 to 2 inches down. Cruising right around about 9 miles an hour. $15 gallons an hour. nice seedbed. Nice moisture down here. There he is, flatbed Hollins, Scott. Well, should have gave me a phone call there. It's a 30-foot. I was thinking about chisel plowing this down here because it was awful rough, but now I'm just glad we're turbo tilling and saving some fuel. And then some of you guys remember when we were down here trying to plant this with corn, how wet it was over there where that grass is, which won't be able to fly through it now. And I could hardly pull anything. I didn't sell any tractors. I don't know who told you I sold tractors. I try to lift it up when we turn sharp, that way it's not so hard on the blades. Corn stalks are catching the safety chain down there. That's what you hear a little bit once in a while. I traded two off. Yeah, you're right. I didn't sell them. Traded them off to upgrade to bigger tractors. Sorry, you're right about that. Yeah, Turbo does a really nice job. I'm going to go down here and then work on these rows this way a little bit. You can see there's a lot of grass down here being a wet spring, so it's going to help clean it up. And just you can see what it looks there in the front, but one pass, it's kicking it up nice. But it helps there's moisture down in here. Now it's kicking in the burner to run some def through the exhaust, I guess. You can hear the RPMs picking up. You can see we're running about 8.89 mile an hour. Hey, good evening from Rhode Island. How you doing? Yeah, it's that time of year in the fall. It's always nice to go for a wagon ride on a It's finally cooling off a little bit. Now you can see here, this is solid grass here. It's too wet. This will smooth it right out. Yeah, it could handle a bigger one, but if you're using it for like a disc, we use it for a disc, like we'll chisel plow, and then when the ground's worked and stuff, and you're really digging 4 to 5 inches with it a little bit, it'll pull hard. I have that weight block for the front if I need more traction, but 290 horse, it does really nice with it. She'll pick her speed right up and go. And just look how the difference that looks there. It makes a really nice seat bed. Hey, thanks, Flatbed Hauling. This is a 7000 series, 7290R. We'll be getting probably here, I don't know, in the spring or something, we'll probably be getting an 8000 series. I've seen the new models are coming out. I'm not sure when they'll be out, actually, or when the pre-order is available. Hey Tim, how are you doing? West Michigan. Anybody here on from Montana? These guys got hammered with some snow. Wyoming and Idaho, I guess. Idaho got snow. Canada, gotta run the wiper here again. Get that dust off the window. this has to be done today, and then if we do get like a ½ inch of rain, it's really gonna make the stuff jump right out of the ground. Parts of Western Canada just got a foot of snow. Yeah, your guys' Thanksgiving is coming up there pretty quick, as next week, I guess, already. Five inches of rain so far. Yep, and Turkey Day in 2 weeks. Boy, a lot of ruts right there. Yeah, it has air. Well, it has ride cab and front end suspension and air ride on the seat, so it's pretty well loaded. We just came through a spot, and when we come around the next time, there's ruts in there about a foot deep, and you don't even hardly feel them. Yeah, we're going to put a cover crop down here, Dan. And just make it nice and green down here so the deer have something to eat. And if you guys remember here when we were down here trying to plant corn, and it was just mud pit. I must be renting. No, I'm buying. I have never rented a farm operation. Buffering. Yeah, it's getting that time of the night here. Is it getting any better? Look at that sunset over there. Yeah, live streams they're getting to be more and more hard to do. Yeah, without that. That's the way to farm. Now right here, some major ruts in here, and I'm going to just keep going right over them. Just kind of floated right over them. Up here's a rock. I don't want to hit it at this speed, so I'm going to slow down up to get that picked up. Here's some more big ruts in here. This is a little rough right here. They're a foot deep right here. Look at that front end. Shut this right over them. It's a part of the deal. guess Dan will have to explain how I have equity in my operation that I'm selling. Dan knows how it works. Yeah, I told you that's commercial property now. Well, it wasn't commercial property when I bought it, and now it's commercial property. And it's just unreal how it works, and some of you guys should know how that works without me going into a lot of detail. Thought for a minute there it'd start buffering again, but well, I guess you'll just have to sit back and watch how we go, and thanks, Dan. That's Road Services. That's Dan. Hey, good evening, Vicky. I think it's Vicky. Thanks, Paul. I don't know why it's so confusing for some people, but I guess the best thing to do is just to watch and see what happens. And boy, these lights are bright on this tractor. They really do a nice job. I don't even know if I even have the high beams on here yet. Oh, there they are. There's Andy. Finally got some corn chopped today, Andy. We only needed to do, we did about 300 ton roughly. How's the new mixer working out for you, Andy? Yeah, we got done. It didn't take too long. We usually chop a lot more corn silage. I don't know. Some of you guys might know what's going on. Some might not. But we're moving to another farm. So I didn't want to have a lot of corn silage to move. I thought it'd be good to turbo till this, and we're going to put a cover crop, just some barley down here. Yeah, it's one of those deals. It takes time. I'm hoping to be done before it snows. But everything's done with this farm pretty much. How's the humidity over there tonight? I don't know. It's starting to get the air's starting to get damp, but it's still a lot of dust flying around yet. Oh yeah, well, once we get the paperwork signed and everything's paid for, and we're going to be moving, you guys get to come along, and I have some big plans and stuff, and no, you'll be right there along every part of it. Hey, Ford guy, how you doing? The corn silage was right around 65-62%, just guessing. I felt it was plenty for what we want to feed it to. Well, there's always going to be challenges when you move to a new location. Learn the ground, learn your soil types, and get everything built up again. But I guess that's part of farming. Yeah, I was happy with the moisture. A lot of corn in it. I was really surprised. For being that we planted, that was 117-day corn we chopped today. Chemgrow number. Well, 70s. That's getting about time to get it into the bunk. You guys like it a little wetter in the bunk, don't you, for quality? And it packs a little nicer, but I really didn't want to chop any more than I had to, because it's another thing I have to move. And there's a couple guys that have corn right next to the one of the properties that he said he could chop. It's a lot later corn, a lot greener and stuff, so I'm not sure that we'll have availability of more corn, so I'm not too worried about what's going to happen there. $63 and $65, yeah. Are you getting the hot weather like we are down here, or is it staying up pretty full like Andy? Boy, that really smooths the ground out. We had some big ruts down in here from early spring. Every time I stepped out of the tractor, about wiped me out. I had the AC running wide open in here on the bagger, and yeah, we're just about done with this, and then we'll go to the other fields. One or two passes here yet. I haven't seen any big deer. I haven't been out at night like I used to. Family are doing really well. The little guy was in for his shots, his ear shots, at the doctor's office today, and the next son, he got braces. I don't know if you knew that or not. Some of you guys maybe. And, well, they put this thing up on top of your mouth, and you got to turn it. And then if anybody ever had braces, you know what I'm talking about. Well, here we were turning it the wrong way the whole time. So now we got to start all over again. And the dentist didn't give very good directions on how to do it. That was the problem. Just got a little point rose here to finish up. Yeah, that little guy, he's something else. He was out there today standing when the chopper, a bearing went out on the drive for the header. It goes underneath the feed rolls. And it took about 2 hours to replace it. And he was out there. He wanted to be right into the mix of things. He's a smart little guy. A lot of nice moisture down in here yet. Yeah, he's gonna, all the kids are gonna be an excellent, whatever they do in life. They all have a big heart for farming. Right behind that tree there's a tree stand. I think that's going to be a good spot. I'm enjoying some sunshine right now. Yeah, the sun finally went down and it has a nice sunset over there. It's real reddish tint. I'm getting paid anything crops and stuff like this. This field's done, and then we're going to go up here, and I got 18 acres in another field, and probably, I don't know how much I want to get done tonight. I want to get it opened up here if it does rain, and then be able to seed it. Yeah, somebody asked me the same question. Why would you go through all the expense of planting and the seed and the fuel? Well, I said I don't have TV in the house, so this is my entertainment, and I'm getting paid. So I guess you can't go wrong. It's kind of a win-win situation, so you take it, I guess. All right, we're done with this, and we'll head up to the other field. Now work on your homework. I know that's the time of the year. My boy, he's doing homework right now, and he said he'd rather be out here. Yeah, that's a cornfield there, and then there's sorghum up here. And I'm not sure if I want to even touch that because it's already growing. So that's a cover crop already. So there's no use wasting any seed. It's already green. So we're just doing the ground that we chopped the corn off. bright red, nice sunset. This corn here on my left, that's a Pioneer 1197. That's really drying down fast. Boy, that's nice corn right there. Couple deer out here tonight. Pull this back out. I'm really curious to see what this is going to be like, how this works out. Make sure it's all the way in the float position. There we go. Put it all the way down. Full speed ahead. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we got a lot of bales to move, a lot of stuff to get done. That's really dusty back there. This field did really well for its corn silage tonnage. That really pulled my average down because of that field down there. There was a lot of flood damage or wetland damage and deer damage. Up here it was nice. But you'll have that. You got to feed the deer. You just cannot. Right here's a sprayer track. I'm right over top of it, and 5-6 inches deep. Just makes a nice seed bed, and even uniform seed bed when you work the ground like this. You can see it comes right out here. I'm going to go right over top it and turn around in the grass. right in front of me. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this will smooth it out so you're not turning over that, banging your head on everything. I have to run call with a good time. Come and see you this month. Yeah, hopefully we could get a plan together, and when you're here I can put you to work. Dan? I know you've been busy. Now that's one pass with that case 330, and it just smooths it right out. And you have a good seed soil contact. Look at that dust. Can't see anything. That's good for the air filters and stuff, I guess. Can't see anything out the back. Well, guys, I appreciate you all coming out tonight. Oh. Try to get a video chopping out here later tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'm so tired here. Silage out here. He was going to bring the skid litter out. Guess that didn't happen. Alright guys, thanks a lot for coming out and spending some time, and we'll talk to you tomorrow sometime, and have a great evening.